Day 4, the writer's strike. Thought I'd open it with this great quote by Henry David Thoreau. By the way, how adorable it would have been if he had a daughter and he gave her one of those cute little baby t-shirts that said, "I Thoreau like a girl." And then when she's a teenager, she could wear one that says, "My father is a thorough idiot," right? Okay. Anyway, the quote is, most men lead lives of quiet desperation and go to their graves with the song still in them. What a great line, right? I remember reading this in high school and not understanding it because I was too young, but I rediscovered it as an adult and I thought, man, that's everything. And there really is no better example than people who are living a life of quiet desperation than the movie The Graduate. I remember watching that right after I graduated college and thinking that, why was Mrs. Robinson the villain? Why was she so mean? Why can't she just let them have love? And then I watched it again 30 years later when I was closer to Mrs. Robinson's age, and I totally resaw it. I was like, oh man, she's just a woman living a life of quiet desperation. And that's just so heartbreaking. When I write characters, I'm always trying to find characters who are living that kind of life. I have friends who I think are living lives of quiet desperation. They have successful careers, maybe, but they're unfulfilling, or maybe they're in relationships that aren't fulfilling for them, and that's hard. Some of them admit it, and some of them I don't think want to admit it, because if they did admit it to themselves, then what? So yeah. But when I'm on the picket line here with these writers, and I'm older than most of them, I think, I admire them because they're chasing their dream. They do not want to lead lives of quiet desperation, and they just want to be able to make a living out of it. It's admirable. It takes courage. It takes courage to do that, and good for them. I host monthly webinars that are free. The next one is tomorrow, Saturday, and it's about breaking into the industry. And I think a lot of you will be like, well, why would you encourage someone to break into an industry when you're on strike? Here's the thing. People who are going to do this are going to do this regardless. They just don't want to lead a life of quiet desperation. It's not the money they're chasing. It's just the life. And so what I say or don't say is not going to stop anybody. They're going to go after their dreams. And if you want a little advice and guidance on how I would do it again if I had to do it, you're welcome to join. The link is in my profile. See you there at Michael Jamin Writer.